Hiya, my name's David. I'm the Wandering Ponderer. I am today going further down Church Street back in towards town, and we're going to have a look at some interesting things down there. I'm back up near the Woolpack. I'm right behind what was Hollington's. I want to head down Church Street and show you some of the history down here. Right there, that wood frame building, what used to be known as the Doctor's House. You see where the sign is dangling there? Refuge. And you see next to it, I'll show you. This whole building here, from this, where this red coloured building is, right to that whole area there, that was the Bull pub. It was the Bull Inn. And the timbers in this house are dated to 1310. This whole thing was part and parcel of the Bull Inn. Amazingly old. You can't see the timber frame because many of these timber frame buildings were covered over to protect them, so you don't see the timbers exposed like they are here to the elements. And I'm sure that one up there, that grey greeny coloured building, I think it's called the Hutleys, that's also a timber frame building. Next to the Bull is a building, Hope Lodge, and right here, Good Hope. This whole building here, Hope Lodge, was a children's home. One day in 1907 there was a fire, which is recorded in Trevor Disley's book on the fire department. It was the morning of the 5th of January in 1907 when a fire broke out at Sachs Building Yard, which is behind these buildings on Church Street. This became the biggest fire on record for Coggeshall. Edward Sack, the builder and contractor, had premises covering a large area behind these buildings, between Back Lane and Church Street, and Hope Lodge, the home for children on Church Street. Sleeping there at time fire were Mr. Harry Oliver, congregational minister, and Miss Cook, the matron, and 24 children. These children were aged from 6 to 12 years. A newspaper of the day describes the events. Mr. Matham states that just after 1:30 he heard a crackling noise, and going out into his yard he found the corner of Mr. Sack's premises on fire. He at once released his pony from the stable and removed the cart and harness. At the same time, P.C. Wedlock, who was on duty in the town, observed the flames, gave the alarm and called up the firemen. With commendable speed they soon got together, rushed to the engine house, and themselves ran the machine up to St. Peter's Well, about 150 yards from the conflagration. The engine was set in, and the supply of water proved efficient. In the meantime, the inmates of Hope Lodge, which abuts on the builder's premises, had been assembled. The building was a home for children rescued by the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children. The Reverend H. Oliver, the matron, and Mr. E. Edwards quickly removed the children, wrapped in blankets and bedclothes, and they were given sanctuary in the house of J.W. Clark, the architect, surveyor and overseer, and father of one of the firemen who lived opposite. The firemen managed to get the fire under control, and as a result saved the houses and the buildings along Church Street and the children's home. But Sack's yard was a different story. It was burnt to the ground. And this house opposite here they housed some of the kids after the fire. It's an interesting little story. Well, that's amazing to see in Church Street, to know that in dark times there's always hope, and some things I didn't know. Anyway, thank you for watching, and as always, if you don't mind, if you've subscribed already, that's great. You don't have to do it again, and it's free. But thanks, and I will see you in the next video. Stay safe.